Last year, I switched from the very popular Yamaha A8H Studio speakers to Adam Audio's $3,000 A8H Studio Monitors. Excited to take my mixing experience to another level, a sound test comparison between these two resulted in a different outcome. And for many of you, the HS8 remained the more sensible purchase. But that got me thinking. Is it worth spending thousands of dollars on a pair of studio monitors? Today, I got my hands on the most affordable 8-inch size studio speakers on the market, and I think these might be what many of you have been looking for. So, over the past 10 years, I've used, tested and compared a number of different studio monitors. I like the sound of 5-inch monitors in a compact bedroom setup. A 6 and 7-inch cone give you a great all-round feel for basic mixing, but one thing these studio monitors lack is sufficient low end. And that's why I personally like to use an 8-inch size woofer for my setup. Now, studio monitors this size are usually not the most affordable option, but Presonus have somehow been able to create the Eris Studio 8-inch monitors that offer the great low end we all need for under $500. Now, compared to my $3,000 Adam monitors, these two studio monitors are definitely not in the same class. But what these Presonus monitors have on offer in terms of features and sound, for the price, these might be the better value for money purchase. Starting off with the front panel, the two-way design is really sleek and minimalistic, offering a 1-inch size tweeter and the iconic 8-inch Presonus Kevlar styled cone. The Kevlar really helps distribute sound off the cone a lot more evenly, and the look is really sleek. And since the bass port is on the front panel, you can expect a little bit more low end driven straight to your listening position instead of having them blow out back against the wall. Bass ports on the back of studio monitors don't really work well in tight home studio setups, so this design definitely suits home recording. Moving on to the back panel, we've got 3 input cable options: gain, standby, and acoustic tuning options. This is one area where I feel Presonus had to keep things simple to cut costs, especially when you compare it to their 3.5-inch multimedia speakers that offer similar tuning options. Honestly, if we're going to compare these to $3,000 Adam audio monitors, the room adaptation settings are stacked. The voicing options and the fact that you can set these up with sonar works, that's what puts them in a class of their own. And also on the front panel, the Adams are 3-way sounding, offering a dedicated woofer for the mid-range alone. For mixing and mastering music, this again is in another class. But remember, we're comparing a $250 studio monitor to one that costs $1,500, and ultimately the sound of the monitors is what really matters.
I know it's not too late.
Okay, now we've had a listen to the sound test comparison through a YouTube video format where there might have been a little bit of compression, and that's why I highly recommend that when you are looking to purchase a pair of studio monitors that you try and have a listen to them in person. But of course, in the test there is a clear difference in sound, and even though the Adams sounded more balanced and controlled, especially in the mid-range, these Presonus monitors sound fantastic for the price. And keep in mind, you can purchase 6 pairs of these for one pair of these. Putting my value for money hat on, for music production and basic mixing, these could be the best home studio monitors under $500.